I knew I wanted to work with kids because before dental school, I was a dental assistant, and I enjoyed the experience working with kids way more than the older populations. They're great, but kids are way better. They're more fun, they're more cheerful, they're more excited, they have more interesting stories to tell. I just love working with them way more. So
I did not know I wanted to work with kids when I was in school. I was kind of later in my 4th year that I decided I wanted to work with kids. I was doing a rotation in community health in a rural place, and we were seeing a lot of people who were kind of in their middle to late 20s, and we were sending them to get dentures because they didn't have care when they were kids, or they had really negative experiences and didn't go back. And it was really disheartening because I was like, if we had just gotten there sooner, if we'd just been able to, change that trajectory. And so I think that was kind of when I was like, being able to get there early with kids, give them those tools, get them back to health, and hopefully give them a better, trajectory as adults in terms of their oral health, their confidence, everything.
Working with kids, it's been as expected. They're very dynamic. So some days you'll get one end of the spectrum of children where they're super nice, they want to do stuff. Some days, not so much. Either way, it's just kind of it's something you kind of work through and work with the children, with the parents. It's very collaborative and stuff. It's very fun.
I like working with kids, but when I was in school, I didn't think that, oh, this is what I would be doing all day, every day. And, I'm very lucky and very fortunate that, when I came to kind of explore this, part of dentistry as a career, I actually really enjoy working with kids. And yeah, I didn't see myself at first, but I'm glad I'm here now.
I always thought of myself as a big kid. So I always had fun during pedo appointments. I mean, kids are just hilarious. You can cut it up with them and try to make it as fun as possible.
So when I shadowed before I went to dental school, over 50% of my shadowing hours were pediatric dentistry. So it was always in the back of my mind, I could really work with kids and I really enjoy kids. We get along and they always have that upbeat energy. It's there's not a lull in the day.
I actually did. That was what I went to dental school for, was to become a pediatric dentist. And then I started working more so with my older population, and I was like, I think I may actually want to start doing a little bit more dentures in my career. And then this opportunity came up, and I was able to remember okay, this is kind of why I originally wanted to go into dentistry, is to help people, well, kids rather, not be so terrified of the dentist so that they don't become the patients that I had in school.